Yeah, hello, sir. I just want to quickly show you what I've done so far concerning the real estate company. Um, this is the web app you are looking at right now, www.salisventilatedhomes.com.ng. That's what you have. Uh, this is what the site looks like. It's not 100% done yet, but at least at this point, I need you to know the direction we are going so that if let me have your comment after you have watched. I'm going to make it very brief but explanatory enough. So these are products, and you can see all these tags you are seeing on the product. This one is saying it's for sale and it's undeveloped. It means in this Vickers court, what you have there is there are plots of lands. Okay, that somebody has to buy from the plots, and So when we say 65 million, it means by the time the person buys the basic 65 million, you get a plot and a replica of the building inside complete, that kind of a thing. So, yeah, but from this place, you can know the state of a particular building. This one is completed and it's sold. So, you know that this property is sold, so no other person can buy it. This one is at lintel level. Somebody has bought it and it has been built to lintel level. You want to keep all these records intact for your own sake and for your clients. When they get there, they know the ones they can buy, they know the ones they cannot buy. Okay, so there are two ways in which they can buy. From here, they can just pick from here. If they click anyone from here, they can go ahead to make the purchase, or they can log in because they have to log in anyway to make the purchase at the end of the day. I'm going to start without logging in, and you see that the system will ask us to log in at the end of the day. But meanwhile, this is a place where they need to register for free. When they click register, they have this form, they fill it. When they click sign up, they are already registered. And then log in, they click it. This is where they come and log in to begin their transactions. So it's going to be very convenient for those who are having the mobile apps, so that wherever they are, they don't need to be looking for a laptop or something to do their transaction. They just do it straight from the app. You know. All right. Then this is a place where they can also have a look at all the properties. So either from the home page or from the properties page or anywhere, they can initiate a transaction. So let's try uh, do this uh, transaction now. Let's try. I'm going to do another one because I just did one now. Let me pick another uh, building. Uh, this is another one. Let me pick this one. Let me pick this one. I just did one just now for test running. If it has got, so I'll pick another one now. So you can see from here, it still says zero because we have not decided to buy this. So now that we want to, we are deciding to buy it. We just click. We just click. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I want you to notice something at this stage. You see, when you over here, it says add to cart, which means you can buy it. Add to cart, you can buy it. Add to cart, you can still buy here. Add to cart, you can still buy. But when you look at this one, it says read more. It's the only one that is different right now. The reason is this. I'll click on it so that because I'm coming back to click on this so that you understand what this means. You see, it's saying out of stock. So this one has been sold out. So it cannot be sold again. Nobody can buy it again. Okay. The one I used as example before is this. But because there are 10 units there, I only purchased one. So that's why it's still available. Okay. But right now I want to buy another one. Let me just pick this one and move on. Okay, so when you say add to cart, you come back and click view to cart. I mean view cart. So add to cart, then view cart. Alright, so this is the cart now, we're in the cart now. Okay. So if I say proceed to checkout, proceed to checkout, it will tell me you must be logged in to checkout. You see. So let me log in now with my So I could have logged in from beginning, because once I log in, I can still do all my checks. You see, this thing, access to the property is still here, so you can still look at it. And the one I have picked just now, look at it already in my own back end. So let me now check out. Let me now check out. Meanwhile, I need you to know that all these properties that are on display, we can give full details about them, everything about them can be, I mean, it's there. All right. Yeah. So look at the instruction: direct bank transfer. This is the mode of payment on this platform. And when we say direct bank transfer, what it means is that somebody can transfer direct from their mobile app. You can't transfer this kind of money from ATM, so you can't do it with USSD, because I know some people will come and tell you that what of those who just do it from USSD or ATM and they cannot give reference or narrate the transaction or give description of the transaction. So that one is already out. So it's either you pay from your mobile app, which will give you room to do that, or you pay. You go to the bank and make direct deposit, which will also give you room to do that. So what I'm trying to say is this: if you read this, it says make your payment directly into our bank account. Please use your ID number as the payment reference. You will not have access to the property paid for until the funds have cleared in our account, or somebody may pay me check. Okay. Now, this other ID or other number, I'm going to show it to you in a minute. When you hit place order, because I'm sure you may be wondering too, where's the bank account? How would they know where to pay? You see, all those information is right here at the checkout point saying, thank you, your order has been received. This is the order number. So this is all they have to put in their transaction. They don't need to tell us they are paying for so as no. Just say order number 3295 in your transfer or your deposit at the bank, and that's all we need, because this number is what identifies this transaction. Even if you are not paying once, because like this 55 million, somebody may start by paying 10 or 15 million. All it has to do is to quote this number. When it's coming to pay again, all it has to do is to quote this number until the balance payment. It will still quote this number. So with this number, we can easily now track all transactions that are related, all payments that are related to this particular transaction. And this is your banking details here. These are your banking details. So that's all. So from here, they pick this information and they pay. If they say continue shopping, it will take them back into the properties. Maybe they want to add more properties. That's what this is for. Somebody wants to buy more than one items. Okay, but for now, we'll stop here. Okay, so after doing this, all I need to do, let me come back to my dashboard. Yeah. So you see that this place is back to zero because we have paid for it. We have paid for it now. So the transaction is complete. Okay, so from here, I can, if I had logged in from beginning, I can start the transaction by just logging in directly and coming here to search for the properties I want to buy. Okay, you see, they will display here for me, and I can use this to search, and this is the location. Okay, so I think we are done with that. So once a transaction has been done like that, you are going to receive an email, your official email. This is your official email. This is your official email. You see order number 3295. You see it has gone. Okay, so it's telling you you received the following order from webapp. So you can check your account now. Maybe you've received alert, or you check your app or whatever, and then you see that this man Bola Ebe has paid you, and you will have quoted this as the description of the transaction. That's all. The person's details is here. You can call them, you can email them, you can do anything you want to do with them, you know, depending on what the transaction is. So once you have seen this, how do you confirm the person's payment? Once you have confirmed in your bank account, you have to also confirm on the platform. so that the system understands what you are doing. So yeah, you are also going to have this admin access. So you log into your admin. When you log into admin, of course you have staff that will be doing all of this, but you need to understand it first uh, before then. It's when we finish that we are coming to train them to know how to do it. So all they just need to do is to come here, especially from the accounts department. You know, you have to log in here, and if you see here, we have two transactions. This is the one I used to practice earlier, and this is the one I just did. It's on hold because I have not approved that payment. So if the person, if the person just made part payment, you select it, and then you come here and you select processing. You leave it like that. Next time when he pays another installment, that transaction will still come just like this. You still come and put in processing. But when he pays balance, you just go straight to say completed. You select completed. Okay. So I've applied completed now. So you see the transaction, everything is complete. So here you can see who your customers are. You check your customers. You can see who the customers are. Okay. It's still me, just one person that is a customer, but the person has two transactions. You can see it. That's two transactions. So the person has spent 120 million with you. You have to know how much each customer. You know, as you are doing, it will list all the customers that are paying, and then you see how much each person is paying. So it's just this one is just the average, and you can download that information. You can download it for accounts department to upload into the accounting software. Okay, when we get to come to do that one later. Then from there you can look at your analytics. The analytics, let's just look at the overview. You can see this is from March 1st to 6th. Okay, this giving you a week. This just this period that we'll be working on the site. See, it's telling you the total sales you have, your net sales, how many products sold to, and so on. Okay, you can see total, but it's done the same day. So yeah, all right. Now look at what we have here. You can see now the actual properties that people are paying for. You see at the number people are buying. You see one of these has been sold, one of these has been sold. Okay, then we are beginning to see they all fall into the duplex category, detached. It means this 55 million is a detached duplex. This one is a detached duplex, because you can see 55 in duplex, 55 in detached, while this is just a simple house or something. You know, that's just to show you that it can break down this report to the level where you know exactly what is where. You know exactly what is where. You see, you have a lot of reports there to look at. Okay, so all right, so that is that for now. That is that for now. So I need you to look at it. Let me have your comment about it. I believe this will help your business. Just make sure that all transactions go through your app. All transactions, even if the person is sitting in front of you, make sure he carries out his transaction through your app. This will help you eliminate fraud from your staff and agents. You know, so if you collect your money, whoever you want to pay, you can now pay them. Then again, on this platform, we can also add the module to handle agents, whereby let's say you normally pay 10% commission for whoever brings business. The person has to register on your platform. When they bring business, the moment their clients pay, the system itself we split the money automatically. Let's say you are supposed to give the person 10%. 10% will be stored in the person's name in his account. He will also be able to log into his own dashboard and see his 10% there. If his 10% is 5 million, he'll see it there. If it's 2 million, he'll see it there. Okay, so that you can now pay the person. You know, maybe for instance, if it's weekly, you do pay. If somebody you pay on Fridays now, for instance, and if somebody have done transaction on Monday, he has to wait till Friday to get his money. Within that period, you could have done 2 transactions. You see it listed, and if it is immediately, you also pay them. It's all well and good, but the system will have helped you separate the money. You are not the one who will now be calculating to say, hey, how much are we even supposed to pay you? Say, you know, it won't happen. The moment the transaction goes on, bam, the system splits the money. The one for the agent will be in his account. When he log in, you will see it in his account that, okay, he's expecting 2 million from you. And you yourself, from your backend, you can see that you are all your agents. So this particular agent, you are supposed to give him 2 million. This one should get 500,000. This one should get 5 million. You know. So if you want me to add that for you, I will gladly do that. Okay. So thank you. That is so much for now. Please get back to me ASAP. Thank you, sir.